Hello everybody, it's EverythingEpan here, and today this is going to be a VMware tutorial, and this is going to be a tutorial on how to install Windows 8 build 7850 in VMware. Now, this is the first ever build of Windows 8 that was released, and so it's going to look a lot like Windows 7. There won't be a lot of changes that made it look like Windows 8, but this is the first build in the beta stage of Windows 8. So without further ado, let's go ahead and begin. All of the links will be provided in the description of VMware and also the ISO image for the Windows 8 7850 beta build. And WinRAR will be in there as well because it will be in a WinRAR file. And what we're going to go ahead and do, we're going to go ahead and open up VMware. You do the same after either you install it or go ahead and just open it. And what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and file and click new virtual machine. And it's going to come up with the virtual machine wizard. We're just going to go ahead and do the typical setup and click next. We're going to select an installer image and click browse. And then mine is stored in a Windows beta folder. And we're going to double click on it. It may not detect the operating system. I don't know why it detected the other one as Windows 10 for some reason. But if it doesn't detect it, just click next. And it's going to ask you what version it's going to be. So you're going to go into the version here and do Windows 8X. Don't do 64 because this is a 32-bit ISO. That's the only one they had. At the time, it's a 32-bit operating system. So go ahead and click next. And it's going to ask you what you want to name your virtual machine. I'm just going to call this Windows 8 build 7850. And then we're going to go ahead and click next. You can browse in a different location, by the way, if you want to save it somewhere else. And then it's going to ask for how big of a hard drive you want. We're just going to do 25 gigs. And we're going to store as a single file. I guess you can do really either one. I usually just do it as a single file to make it easier for myself. And click next. And it's going to ask what you want for hardware. I'm going to bump up my RAM a little bit. We're going to bump it up to 2 gigs. You can do the same or leave it at the default of 1. And click close. And then we're going to go ahead and click finish. And then once it pops up here, we're going to go ahead and power on the virtual machine. So VMware will boot up. And actually, I just missed something for you. When it boots up, you need to repeatedly click inside the window. It's kind of hard. Let me do this again for you. So I will power off the virtual machine and I will turn it back on for you. So you're going to have to do this right as you click power on. When the window comes up, you're going to repeatedly click inside the middle of the box and then spam F2. This is going to get you into the BIOS. We need to go in there and change the BIOS state. So go ahead and power on, repeatedly click, and then spam F2 when you see your mouse cursor disappear. And it should bring you into the BIOS. It goes really quick, so you got to make sure you kind of get in there. I'm not sure if it works without changing the date. I usually do it just in case. But what we're going to do here is we're going to go ahead and change the system date here by typing in the correct date, which is 09, and then hit a tab, 23 tab 2010. And then you can hit tab again to confirm. And then what you're going to want to do is you're going to go ahead and click F10 to save configuration and hit enter to select yes. It's going to boot up into the ISO now to set up this build of Windows 8. And you can see that it's going to look just like Windows 7 basically. You're going to see the exact same startup screen, the exact same setup screen. I think the desktop background is different. I think it's a one from Microsoft that they customizably did during the beta, but you see it literally is just, it's going to look exactly like you're installing Windows 7. It's even going to say Windows 7 on the setup here. And what you're going to want to do is select your correct language and keyboard, click next, and then click install now, and it is going to say setup is starting. I'm going to go ahead and make this full screen. And after that, it is going to come up with the license terms, and now this is a Windows 7 Enterprise build. You're going to go ahead and accept the terms and click next. you're going to click Custom, and then click this disk 0 because that's the only one you have. Click Next, and then it's going to go through the process of copying the files, expanding the Windows files, installing features, installing updates, and then the completing installation stage will be on there for a little while and will require a couple of reboots. So just let this sit and give it some time, and I will. The expanding part's going to take the longest out of these first 4 sections, and then the completing installation will be the part where it takes a couple reboots. So it could go quicker since you're on a virtual machine, but I'm going to let this sit, and I will be right back with you guys once we hit the first restart point in this installation. Okay, so we have hit the first restart point here, and it's going to go ahead and reboot either on its own, or you can click the Reboot Now button, and it's going to go back into the setup. It automatically boots from the hard drive, so don't worry, it's not booting from the CD again. It's going to say Setup is updating registry settings. It's going to pop back up in here, and this is going a lot quicker than it would on a normal machine just because you're in a virtual hard disk, and I think it helps me in the fact that I have an SSD in my computer as well. So we're on the completing installation stage. This will take a little bit of time. Screen might flash while this part is going on, and I'm not sure if it will make it any bigger, but you could put VMware tools on this if you would like, if you want to have the full resolution and everything like that, but I'm not going to do it in this tutorial just for the sake of time. So you see we're on the completing installation stage, and it's going to sit there for a little while, so just give it some more time, and I will be back with you guys when we hit the next restart point. And literally about 2 seconds after I paused it, it was ready to reboot. So we're back, and it is rebooting. And it's going to check the video performance, do all that other fun stuff. And what happens here is it's going to come up and ask for a computer name. So I'm just going to call this we're going to call it Win8-7850. I kind of do this with beta builds. You can name it whatever you want and click Next. It's going to ask what kind of network you're on. Just do home or work or public, I guess wherever you're at, but I'm in a home, so I'm going to click home network. It's going to connect and apply settings. And then it's going to ask for a username and password. So I'm just going to type, EPAN as my username. I'm going to leave the password box as blank because I do not want a password. You can put one in if you want, but you do not have to. And click Next. And then you can choose whichever one you want. I usually just choose recommended just because. And then go ahead and choose your time zone. Date and time should be right. It should say September 23rd, 2010. If you change the BIOS date. You can try doing this without changing the BIOS state. I'm not sure if it'll work or not. Click Next to confirm it, and it's going to finalize the settings here. And then it's going to go ahead and log you into your account. So it'll say welcome, and then it should say, I don't know if it'll say preparing your desktop like it does usually for Windows 7, but yep, it does. So it's going to do that. And there you see the different background. It says, let's not leak our hard work. So, of course, nobody wanted they didn't want anybody to leak any of this at the time. You can see there's a little bit of difference here on the taskbar. You can see that there's a user thing here where you can switch user, log off, lock your PC, change your look, and go to settings as well for your user account. So this is basically like your little user account type of thing. You can change your picture. So there I changed it to a roller coaster. But otherwise, really, there is not too much different here. It's going to say Windows 7 Enterprise still as the version. You can see it's a 32-bit operating system. And if we go ahead and type the WinVer command, it'll say build 7850. So there you go, guys. That is how to install Windows 8 build 7850. Thank you guys for watching. Leave a like on the video if this helped you guys out. Leave some comments down below on some future video ideas. And if you're not yet subscribed with post notifications on, go ahead and do so. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.